Good morning, everyone. I am Amanda. I also go by Ketoginja. I've lost over 100 pounds on keto, and I am maintaining that weight loss and trying to maintain a shred of normalcy in my life with everything that's going on right now. I just want to tell you guys that I love you and I'm here for you. So let me tell you what I am doing today. I was racking my brain trying to figure out what I could do to just feel purposeful and feel like I was doing something to help the people that are closest to me in my life. My mother-in-law, who is my mom, works for the American Legion, which is an amazing organization that does so much for our community. I don't even know how to tell you guys. They are a place for veterans and their family to have community. They feed them super cheap home-cooked meals, cheap beers. They give them a sense of community. It's like a little club. It's all these elderly people. They're here every day, and they shut them down yesterday because of COVID-19. Understandable, okay? It's elderly, they're vulnerable, they're sick, I get it. But that means my mother-in-law is now out of work for at least a month. She's paycheck to paycheck, just like the rest of us. So what I'm doing today is I am actually going into the American Legion, and I am going to donate my time, and I am going to help them clean. I am going to clean a commercial kitchen. I'm gonna get filthy. I'm gonna listen to music, but I'm gonna make it so sparkling, spick and span that the moment they're able to reopen and start serving our community again, they're gonna be ready to go. I'm also going to make taco soup later today because I am craving some taco soup. So I'm gonna clean, and then I'm gonna show you guys how to make taco soup. I'm just feeling like I want to help in any way that I can. I can't even tell you how big the hearts are on the people that run this particular post. They do baskets for Christmas and Thanksgiving where they give the needy and the impoverished a Christmas dinner, a Thanksgiving dinner. They do toy drives, they do back to school drives. Most of the money comes from their pockets. It's just, they're incredible. And when we were at a time in our life where we were really struggling, they helped us a lot. So I am about to go roll up my sleeves and put on some gloves, and I'm about to bleach this whole place down. Love you. Do something nice for someone today, you guys. Here she is. Flags flying. It's a beautiful day. Those of you that work in restaurants and have to clean commercial kitchens on a daily basis, I do not envy you. What a job. What a job. Whew. All right, I'm heading home. It's 9,000 degrees in Florida. I'm gonna go home and take a quick shower, and then we're gonna make some taco soup. All right, I am home from cleaning. I took a scalding hot shower, and I still really stand firm that if you have to clean kitchens that are not at home and are in restaurants for a living, you are a hero, because that is not easy. It takes more than elbow grease, and like my arms already hurt. What a baby. So I want to encourage you guys. Yes, we are isolating, social distancing, doing all of these things to stay home and stay safe. But if there's anything that you can do that falls into the low risk category of someone that needs help, maybe a neighbor needs a lawn mowed, maybe a neighbor needs help cleaning their house, I don't know, just dig deep within yourself and figure out what you can do to lend a hand to help someone that needs it. Even if it's just a long phone call to check in and touch base and work on mental health with people that you care about. People are going to need help for things that they're not aware of right now. I hope that you can find it in your hearts to do everything that you can to help others, but still keeping yourself and your family super safe. So now I'm gonna make a big batch of taco soup because it is my favorite keto comfort food. It's super spicy, which you can alter, but if you like spicy, just go for it because it is the tastiest, creamiest soup. It reminds me of if queso was a soup. Super good, really easy. Here's what you need. The recipe is in my Fat Kid Keto book. I need a manicure. Bad. Now, because I absolutely love you guys, I went ahead and printed out this recipe. So if you want to take a screenshot, you have everything you need right here. You're welcome. About 1.5 pounds to 2 pounds of ground beef, a 10-ounce can of rotel tomatoes or something like it, some hot sauce. This you're just gonna add to your taste. If you don't want it spicy, you can omit the hot sauce. I'm gonna use some jalapeños. Again, you know the drill. If you don't like it spicy, what's wrong with you? Okay, our very first step is to brown our ground beef. We're gonna get it nice and brown and cooked all the way through. Then we're gonna drain out the fat and we'll start adding the other ingredients. This is a very easy soup. Even my 5-year-old could make it with supervision. So we're gonna spatulate. If you're new here, meat chopper, best kitchen utensil ever. We call it the spatulator. Spatulator. Spatulate. Spatulator. Making soup. Okay, I'll see you when the beef is brown. Once your beef is all the way browned, we are going to very carefully drain it, turn the heat down to low, and add it back to the pan. Okay, the meat goes back in the pan. Then I add all of the dry seasonings. You're gonna wanna stir the seasonings around in the meat for about 60 seconds. Then we'll start adding the other ingredients. Next up, we add the softened cream cheese and the 1/3 cup of sour cream. We're gonna mix this all together until it's completely melted and incorporated, and then we'll add the final ingredients. Okay, it's just about melted together, so now we are going to add the rest of the ingredients. I add about 1/4 cup of jalapeños. I don't even chop them because I like biting into something really spicy while I'm eating it. As always with all of my recipes, anything that's in here that's spicy, feel free to omit if you and your family doesn't like spicy food. But I'll tell you, even if you don't like spicy, I would still add just a couple jalapeños because they give such nice flavor. So jalapeños, the can of rotel or rotel-like product, couple dashes of hot sauce. You can tell I'm not scared of spicy around here. Then we will add 1.5 cups of beef broth. 1.5 cups of beef broth. Then last but not least, we are going to add 1/2 cup of heavy cream. Now I know what you're thinking. Yes, this is a very calorie dense soup. There's a lot of fat in it, a lot of fat. But here's the deal. Whether you believe me or not, it's super filling. A really small cup is enough for a meal. Honestly, like 1 cup to 1.5 cups of this soup is all you need to get the job done. So even if you're someone who is watching your calories on keto, have no fear. A little goes a long way. Totally worth it. So now I'm gonna let this simmer on low for about, I don't know, 15 to 20 minutes or whenever I find my way back to it. And it's ready to eat or ready to store. It also freezes great. So this is a really awesome one to do like a double or triple batch of if you're someone who likes to meal prep or if you like to freeze soup. That's all there is to it. Wait till you see how much this thickens and how beautiful it's gonna be in 15 minutes. Is done simmering. Basically what I do is I let this simmer for about 15 to 20 minutes on low, then I turn off the heat and just let it cool here right on the burner. Then the heat comes down really slowly. It's gonna thicken up as it starts to cool down, and that, my friends, is all there is to it. This is such an awesome base recipe that you can alter to your own family's taste buds, so don't be afraid to play around with it a little bit. There's definitely a lot of ways to change it up. If you have never made taco soup before, I hope that you will. It's truly one of my most favorite recipes, and whenever someone else eats it, it's always the one that they come and ask me for. So I hope that you'll make it. Don't forget to do something super kind for someone that you love today. If you are a high-risk person with this whole viral epidemic that we have going on, I hope that you're keeping yourself super safe. Please continue to pray and send positive affirmations to all of the people that are still working through this whole ordeal. I know a lot of you are home, but the list of people that are still out doing their jobs is very long. I don't want to forget anybody, but just off the top of my head, your healthcare professionals, your retail workers, your mail delivery, your UPS people, your FedEx people, cops, paramedics, everyone that is helping us get through this by doing their jobs. I am so thankful for you, and I know that the rest of the world is too. This recipe is in my ebook, Fat Kid Keto. It is printable off of Etsy. If you haven't picked it up yet, I'm going to put it on sale today for $5, and I'm going to keep that sale going as long as I possibly can. I hope that you'll get it. You're at home, you're cooking more, you're trying to find things to kill your time and to be creative. Grab my cookbook and make some recipes. You won't regret it. They're family friendly too, so even if your family's not eating a low-carb diet, they're still gonna like my food. I hope you have an absolutely amazing day. I love you all so much, and I will see you really soon.